Hi, in this video we're going to be showing you how to assemble this dresser. This piece features Walker Edison's new Easy Assembly Premium technology, which means ultra-easy, tool-free assembly, reducing assembly time by 75% or more, taking 30 minutes or less to build. We are going to focus on the trickier parts and go quickly through the easier steps, so make sure you pause the video and complete all the steps as we go. With that said, let's get into it. Before we get started, we want to mention that we know putting together furniture can be a pain and take a long time. With Walker Edison's new premium technology, we've made that process much faster. First, to help with putting together the bulk of your product, we've added new Simp-Lock wedges. With these, all you have to do is slide together the pieces and then lock them in place. It couldn't be simpler. And next, we've also added new Easy Drawer Assembly technology. Makes putting together your drawers go much faster. And we'll show you that later in the video. So let's get started. First, we'll be putting together pieces 2, 3, and 4. So we'll take each of our sides. So we'll take each side and make sure that these sliders are facing upward so that they can extend this way, and that this open side of the wedges is facing towards the bottom of the piece. And then we'll slide this down along the groove so that the wedges each line up. All right, once we have our first side on, then we can put a screw into each wedge to hold it in place. Once we have our first side attached, we can do the same thing with the other side. Next, we'll take piece 5 and slide it into the bottom. Just make sure that you have these screw holes facing towards the bottom of your piece. Slide that in right here. And then we can screw that in. Next, we'll take piece 6 and slide it in onto the top. Just make sure that you have the 2 smaller drawers on this side of the piece. And this piece is going to slide up instead of down like the other ones. So we'll put this below each wedge and then slide it into place. All right, and once we have all of those wedges in, then we can screw that together. Okay, once we have all of our screws in, also be sure to attach all of your feet on this step. And then next we'll take our middle piece. Once again, making sure that the sliders are facing up and then lining up the wedges on the inside. Slide those 2 wedges together and then secure them with screws. Okay, next we'll attach the top of our piece. We just want to be sure that this flat edge is facing the back side of our piece, and that this overhang is on the front. We'll line that up with our 2 dowels. And then we can screw that in place. Okay, once we have that screwed together, then we can put together our drawers. These drawers feature the Easy Assembly technology we mentioned earlier in the video. We know that putting drawers together can be a pain and take a lot of time, and so we've simplified that with new technology to make it go together much faster. First, we'll take our front piece and we'll lay it face down so that this groove is facing up. And then we'll take our side pieces and line them up so that this groove lines up along the inside. You may need to turn your locks so that they go into the hole. Once we have that lined up, we'll lock it in place. Do the same thing again on the other side. And then we'll insert our back panel. Slide that in along the grooves. Making sure it goes down all the way. Then we can attach our support beam. Fit that into the lock and lock it in place. And then we'll slide on our back piece, aligning that up with the sides. Lock it in place. Do the same thing again on the other side. And then we will screw it to our support beam. Next, we'll stand up our drawer and attach our handles. And then we can insert our drawer. All right, we're all done. We hope this video was helpful for you in assembling your new dresser. For more guides, tips, and tricks, head on over to walkeredison.com.